My name's Ella, I'm 16 years old. I'm in Year 10 at St Mary's College. I play hockey for OHA Club. I've been playing hockey since I was grade 3, and so that's about 7 years now. I've represented the state. I also participated in umpiring in the June long weekend tournament in 2016. I was playing one of the final games of the tournament and I got knocked to the head with the hockey ball and I was unconscious for a while. I was told I was only unconscious for just around a minute or so, but when I came to, I was a bit like I didn't know where I was, like what happened to me or what was happening around me. I wasn't really with it.
Hi, I'm Traci-Jean. I'm Ella's mum. Ella is our youngest daughter. She's just turned 16 this week. She's an amazing kid. She's a happy girl. She was hit during, I think it was one of the last games of the tournament for the finals, the ball to the side of the head. It wasn't a hard knock to the head. With an injury, you expect her to get up, and I thought this was no different. Gave her a little bit of time thinking, you know, she'll be right, she'll get up. And yeah, she didn't. So it was a tricky day. It's been a really long 12, sort of 13 months journey with Ella to get some answers and to get her health back on track. It's been a really long process. Ella would be quite isolated herself and she just would want to stay in a room and not be out with Paul and I and Naomi, which was really hard. We have extended families and grandparents and her aunts and uncles would be asking how she is. But it was isolating for Paul and I and the girls in that it was just what was going on in our home and that other people didn't necessarily understand. And you'd explain to them that she's not well and she's still tired, and it was just an assumption like, oh, okay. But they didn't really get the massive impact on her life.
I guess I recognised in myself that things had changed probably after they were mentioned to me. I guess I felt like I was the only one who could really do anything about it myself. I feel like I couldn't really talk to many people, so because no one sort of knew how it was I was feeling.
I wish we had have had more information initially and what to look for. It was, you know, your CT's clear, there's no fracture, there's no bleed, it's fine. And you know, they monitor her for a period of time, but it wasn't until we kept going back to the GP and then started to do some more research ourselves that we became more aware of, you know, what she was feeling that was linked to being hit. Even for Ella to know what to look for and to be able to come back to her dad and I and say, I'm feeling like this, rather than her just perhaps sweep it under the carpet and not tell us. She should have, you know, would have benefited from being on the part-time timetable and getting through school, as far as the school environment as well with her peers and her teachers. I think people would have a tendency just to forget, you know, because if you have got something visual, a broken arm, a broken leg, people can see that there's something actually extremely wrong. But you know, when it's a brain injury, they have no idea. They have no idea why she's sort of not engaged in the classroom or engaged in a conversation when you're talking to extended family. That she would really withdraw herself from things. Specialists they haven't said you'll be better in 3 months or you'll be better in 6 months. There's not an expectation of time, and I think that from what we've learnt now that's typical of a brain injury. It's literally is a day by day in relation to her health with being tired and just being able to get back to a normal routine. She's now starting to be able to play 2 hockey games back to back, which is really important for Ella. The sport is her outlet and she loves it.
I know personally the injury that I did get was It wasn't preventable, it wasn't expected to happen. What I would like to tell friends is to not take any risks that could result to a brain injury, and to do everything you can to prevent the level of risk taking, because I know personally it's pretty tough, with the symptoms and everything. It takes a while for it to get better.